Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers rolling to his right. He gets this to Davante Adams. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
This will be caught inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Good. Makes the score Packers 7, Seahawks nothing. Mason Crosby to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On the tackle.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd and 7, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 57 yards. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Wilson's pass.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers.
A 32-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Irvin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. You know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Flush to his right, and this one's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Here we go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
The kickoff for Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
To Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right, because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 40-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts
A loss of 9.
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Screen 80. 51. Watch the screen. 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 Mike.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Za'Darius Smith providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Tyler Ervin back deep. Oh, it's a wobbler here. On the return is Ervin. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
He'll find Metcalf. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They run it with Carson. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Wilson with the give.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 5-yard line.
Again, it's Penny. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 29, Packers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They just yielded a touchdown on the other end. Now they'll be trying to answer the bell and get a score of their own.
It's their opportunity to match. Can they do exactly what they just saw happen to them? Go down the field and score a touchdown. And to me, the best way to do it, look at your play sheet coordinator and call plays for guys that make the best plays for you. Go to the guys that you know can get the ball down to the end zone.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and one.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 40-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. From the gun, Rodgers flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Pick up on the play.
On play action, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Benson Mayowa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Packers 7.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Able to find Lazard. And down inside the 15 he goes. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And a Packer first down.
A dump underneath to Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers again now. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Packers 15.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Penny, a first down carry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Penny. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Another try for Penny. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
It's now 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Kill. Turn out. Kill. Turn out.
Penny will try to punch it in. And this time he is in. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Seahawks 36, Packers 15. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. He sets up the screen to Jones. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Forced out to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. One final try now for Rodgers. And that will